Hello and welcome everyone. I am Deepal Shah. Welcome to Healings and Readings with Deepal. Today we're going to talk about mastering that inner dialogue to heal the body. And I know many of us think we're speaking well to ourselves, well to our body, well within our minds. However, until somebody really points it out that we're not as positive or our inner dialogue is very judgmental, we don't realize it. So, I want to talk to you about mastering that inner dialogue. How can we do that? And I see Lori is here. Hello, Lori. Do say hello. If you are joining me here today, I would love to give you a shout out. And I do have a surprise for you. So I do want to announce a awesome surprise that I have for all of you who are joining me here today. And those of you who will be watching the replay, I can't wait to share this surprise with you. Hopefully I remember, but I'm going to share it with you first thing, okay? As soon as we come back after this introduction. Welcome back to Readings and Healings with Deepal. We are here every Wednesday at 1:30 p.m. Eastern, and I work with a team of guides who help me channel information. I can feel things in your body. I can sense things. I can hear things. My 8 clairs are very open. And I don't know about you guys, but how many of you wish that you were more intuitive? Does anybody here wish that they were more intuitive? Hello, Chica Chris. I think you might be here for the first time with us. Hello, Manira. Good to see you. Hello, Alicia. So wonderful to see you. I know some of you have been following me for a very long time, and I appreciate all your support and you being here every week with me. And it's so wonderful to see all of you here today. So what I'm going to do is I'm also going to go to my Facebook page. We do have a private group where we do have quite a few people. We have about 3,000 people who are in the private group. It's called Deepal's Quantum Body Awakening, where you can receive healings, ask for healings, and you can ask your most prominent questions about spirituality or your healing or what you would like to share today. Something comes up in our lives every single day where we might need a little bit of guidance. So you're more than welcome to add anything you want into Deepal's private Facebook group. It's called Deepal's Quantum Body Awakening. So if you want to join there, you're more than welcome. We invite you to become a member there. I'm just going to see who's here because sometimes I can't see names on the actual StreamYard, which is where I'm streaming from. So hello, Janice. Hello, Shamina. So wonderful to see you. Oh, Lori says, you're looking so good. All your work has paid off. You're just getting younger. You know what, Lori? Okay, so what Lori's talking about, guys, is that I have been on a healing journey and on my health journey. Now, this is my 16th week, and I went from 114 pounds to 102 pounds. So in 16 weeks, of course, with a health journey, the benefits of that is losing weight. And then my next phase is investing in myself, investing in my health once I lose the weight and come down to about 99 pounds or so. That's the goal. So basically, I'm shredding all the fat and then going from that to building my body. So building muscle, defining my body the way I want. And so it's a really exciting journey. I feel better, to be honest, you guys, and I love talking about this. So I don't want to take up too much of your time because I do want to talk about mastering our inner dialogue. But just imagine, in order for me to get through this journey, how much inner dialogue I had to work with. I went through some emotions, like an emotional roller coaster. Like, why am I not losing weight? Why am I, gaining all this fat? Why am I so fat around my hips? Why is this fat not leaving me? And, just telling myself certain things. But was it really that, or was it my beliefs? What do I believe? What do I truly believe? But when I looked at the judgments and the criticism that I saw in the mirror and what I was giving to myself, I had to change that because it's not fair to my body that I'm doing that I'm telling it these things, because now I'm programming my body to this new inner dialogue saying, why are you this way? I don't understand you. You deserve to lose weight, but why are you holding on? Right? We want to understand what is our body going through, but we can't do it when we're judging it and criticizing it. And I know a lot of people are on a weight loss journey, but we actually need to change that inner dialogue too and rephrase that to a health journey. Right? When we find ourselves being on a health and healing journey, that is completely different than a weight loss journey, because how long will a weight loss journey last, guys? Has anybody here been on a weight loss journey? I guarantee you it doesn't last that long. And you end up having these peaks, right? Where your weight goes up and down, where your diet is not steady, right? Guys, I have been eating pretty much the same food for the last 16 weeks. I change it here and there. Trust me, I like to make sure and indulge on certain foods that I like. However, being consistent with my calories has really helped me get to where I want to be, which is stronger, leaner, healthier. And guess what? My knee pain is gone. My hips are more flexible than ever. I must have been working on with my yoga practice for months. I even hired a yoga teacher. And nothing was helping to open up my hips until I started to have accountability and do my workout and do my steps and eat right. 80% of our health journey has to do with what we eat, how we eat it, mindful eating, mindful practices when it comes to our body, mindful walking, mindful exercising, and mindful just nutrition. That is huge. Okay, so if you are on a journey, okay, a health and healing journey, and you want your hormones to be better, you want your thyroid to regulate, you want your diabetes, your heart disease. I mean, I think my triglycerides were going up, guys, my LDL and all that. I mean, like all these things were probably, I could tell I was more fatigued. My knees were hurting. I was like, oh my God, I'm going to have knee surgery at such an early age because my right knee always cracks and it gets locked up and it hurts sometimes. And, as we get older, we tend to have problems in our body because we start to take less care of it. And it's not our fault. You know why I say that? It's because we have so much responsibility and so much weight on our shoulders. And yes, I had neck pain. I had shoulder pain. And from time to time, I had digestive issues. And I could see that now one of the biggest things is that I also had this interesting thing happening the last couple of months, which is geographic tongue. And I don't know if you guys know anything about that, but when that happens, it's like there's these spots on your tongues, like the little cells on the tongue when you eat certain foods, especially if it's acidic, it starts to diminish and it creates like these red spots, and then it becomes very sensitive. And I didn't understand why all these things were happening. Right. And I kept doing the energy healing and I kept doing my meditation. I kept doing my yoga. I kept doing all these things. But I realized over time that it also takes the physical work, not just the energetics. Right. And being on this 16-week journey so far has taught me so much more about my body than I have ever learned through anything that I've done. Because I've done the diets, I've done the Ayurvedic stuff. I've done all of that, but I continue to do that. But I have now incorporated a new form of healing my body. And that comes with the inner dialogue of I can do it. Because why would I want to eat the same food, or why would I want to go through this and, deprive myself of calories right now? Why would somebody want to do anything to change their body? Because we have to shift the energy within our body, and we have to shift that inner dialogue. A lot of people can't get on a specific journey because that inner dialogue, which I see them as shadows, can be very deep. So let's talk about that inner dialogue, okay? Just a little bit, because I really want to share with you not only my experience with inner dialogue, but maybe you don't notice that you also speak negatively sometimes, or negatively to yourself, or negative about something else. Can you please share with me in the comments if you feel like sometimes these negative thoughts do creep up for you, right? Maybe you don't notice that they creep up once in a while. No matter how positive you stay, there's a part of you that will surface. But it's so important to connect with your inner voice. It is the access to your intuition and healing your body. Would you guys agree with that? Do you guys agree that that inner voice is what needs to change in order to heal the body and increase our intuitive abilities? Because our inner voice is not just a collection of thoughts. It's a guiding force, a constant companion, a source of immense power that can immerse. It can be so grand. And for those of you who are navigating the intricate labyrinth of spiritual awakening, empathic sensitivity, I see somebody wrote they are highly sensitive. Yes, you. And if you're navigating through your intuitive growth, trying to master that inner dialogue, it is an essential step towards your healing. So what's the secret to this force of mastering the inner dialogue? What is the secret? Guys, what do you think is the secret? Just out of curiosity, what do you think is the secret? Anybody have any idea? Go ahead and share with me, whether you're watching me on YouTube, whether you're watching me on Facebook. I can see you, I can hear you, and I want to listen to what you have to say. So tell me what you think is the secret. Recognizing your divinity, says Alicia. Yeah, definitely. What else can it be? Self-love? Yeah. The secret to this force of mastering your inner dialogue, it is listening to yourself and inner voice. Yes, Janice, that is one of them. And you're all correct. You are all correct. Okay, but and I'll tell you, it's not forgiveness. Okay, we talk about forgiveness way too much, and other spiritual thought leaders talk about forgiveness too much. I am not the person that talks about forgiveness. Okay, here's what I do talk about, though. The secret is breaking the chains of the past. How many of you agree that we need to break the chains of the past? Yes, self-trust, Chica Chris, I love that. So self-trust, yeah, but how can we do that? We can do all of these things of self-love, listening to ourselves, inner voice, recognizing our divinity, but we do it by breaking the chains of the past, right? How many of you think about the past and the future and the present is just like, ugh, it just goes by and you don't even know it. I know each of you are on a healing journey, but it's also a spiritual journey, and you have faced a lot of traumas in your life, not only in this lifetime, but past incarnations. These experiences have left imprints in your soul, your karmic patterns that are manifesting as physical and emotional blocks in the present. We have to face these blocks. We need to get to the root of them and heal. And so one of the things that we have to recognize is that inner voice, and what battlefield are we on with that inner voice? Are we going to let it take over, or are we going to fix it? Did you know research shows that positive self-talk can reduce stress, boost your immune system, and promote overall well-being and heal your body, right? That means what? Heal our body. For empaths and intuitives, this dialogue extends beyond the physical. So for you, my friends, my brothers and sisters, it goes beyond that. It influences your energetic and intuitive capabilities and capacities. And that's why this is so, so important for you to know. And so let me reveal my surprise. Okay, I really want to share this with you and I wonder if I could share my screen. I'm not really sure if I know how. Let's see if I could do it now. Share screen. Okay. All right, let's see if I could do it. Okay, guys. So here we go. I think it's going to allow me to. Yes, it is. Okay. So if you guys can see this, which I hope you could. Let's see. Yep. Okay. So Intuition Kickstart Immersion. I am hosting a 3-day live Intuition Kickstart. Okay. We're going to use your intuition to help you make informed decisions for greater health and well-being. And it's starting on October 25th, 26th, 27th. It is an online event. We are doing it on Zoom, right? If you are stuck in overthinking and doubt about your health, and you want a step-by-step process that I personally use to help open up my 8 intuitive abilities, this is the first time that we are offering this Intuition Kickstart Immersion. And you can go to this page, anandaforlife.com/intuition kickstart, and check out all the information here, right? We're going to delete these 5 misconceptions about intuition. Your intuition is so, so crucial, guys, in every step of your health. Any decision that you make, anything that the doctors tell you, anything that anyone else tells you about your health, let your intuition guide you, because too many people have been guiding us. Culture, history, ancestral energies, and we hold back. So I want to help you unlock your intuition. It is going to be a game changer where you're going to gain clarity, create positive changes in your body, access your inner wisdom, heal and transform, and unlock your intuitive senses. That is the goal. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to share the link with you. If you want to check over the information and see if it resonates with you, come and join me, okay? Because this is the Intuitive Kickstart, and we are spreading the word about intuition. and why it's so important, and learning about how to kickstart our own intuition into healing ourselves. Because you know what? When I started to learn about energy healing, that is when I learned about intuition, right? That's when my intuition started to kick in because I wanted to know more about how to heal my body. And that's what I want to offer to you. There's going to be spiritual practices, there's going to be intuitive practices, lots and lots of work with other people. And I want you to be the first one there. So I'm going to I put the link. It's probably going to shoot to the top of the post. So make sure you check it out. Okay. Now let's get to healings. All right. Let's get to readings and healings because that's what this is. Healings and readings with Deepal. So, tell me what's going on with you and let's clear the inner dialogue. Okay? Yeah, I love the fact that some of you want to master your inner dialogue. It takes a while, guys. It takes practice. Okay? Just like you want to open up your intuitive abilities, everything takes practice, especially speaking positively about ourselves and to our bodies and to our mind. We have to change the mind, right? Sometimes the mind it's like in its own little world, right? Oh, yeah. You know what? All right. Sure, Shamina. Let's do a group healing, okay? The reason I wasn't going to do a group healing, and maybe I'll leave it towards the end, is because I want to get to a few people before I do a group healing. So I'll leave the group healing to the end, okay? So Thea says, I had a panic attack today. Can you help me, please? Yes. So Thea, I see a lot of things happening around you in your environment. It's like something, you know what? And I don't know if you also had a dream that where there was anxiety built up right when you woke up. But the panic attack was triggered from some form of stress that was created overnight or last night. So I'm going to clear the energy. Okay. Let's calm down the nervous system because the nervous system, there is a trauma stuck there that's creating, that is holding on to the energy of post-traumatic stress disorder. Okay. And sometimes because of the dreams we have or something happening, it triggers into, it starts to move into the next day. Okay. And you don't realize it that it's something from yesterday or a few days ago that is just now triggering into the body. Okay. That's showing up. All right. So let's just clear this. Ooh, and I just need some water. All right, guys. And we're just clearing this. And if anyone else is having panic attacks and this energy resonates with you, just go ahead and be open to receiving, okay? Yeah, Shamina, your past is really bothering you and it's overwhelming overthinking. Yep. So just be open to receiving this healing. So when you have these panic attacks coming up, okay, and I've had panic attacks before, Thea. So what I want you to do is I want you to talk to yourself and I want you to say, I am safe. And I want you to put your hand on your heart and I want you to close your eyes and say, I am safe. Everything is well. I am safe. Everything is well. I am safe. Everything is well. And just notice what happens at that time. Okay. I hope this helps, honey. I have COVID and was very sick until a few days ago. Can you help me clear it? Yeah, so let's clear. COVID is coming back, guys. I know. I have heard so many more cases lately about COVID. So let's just clear everybody's energy with COVID. And I know what you're thinking, right? Your mindset, your inner dialogue is saying, here we go again, right? Let's clear that. Here we go again. Let's clear the dialogue of I don't want COVID. COVID sucks. what's going to happen to the world? What's going to happen to humanity? Am I going to end up in the hospital again? I'm going to be sicker than ever. Let's just clear all these energies around COVID. Okay? Thea, you are welcome. Thank you for posting there. I hope you're feeling better. And anyone else dealing with panic attacks, I hope you're feeling better. Ooh, that COVID energy is nasty, isn't it? Like it's got like this stickiness to it. So I just cleared all that out. Okay. And we're resetting and realigning the chakras and realigning your energies to give you more energy, because I know being sick is not fun, right? It takes a lot out of you. Yep. And yawning, I know I'm clearing because yawning is one of the signs of how I know things are clearing for you. And I'm sure you're yawning as well on your end, right, chica? And anybody else yawning, you're just clearing out the energy. Beautiful. All right. If you would like more healing, you could always email me at deepalshah@anandaforlife.com, and I will go ahead and put my email right here for you if you would like to email me about anything, guys. Okay. So let me go back to the comments. Hello, Camille. Your neck and shoulders are hurting. Okay, so one of the things I want you to stop saying to yourself, number one, is the fact that you have to hold everything on your neck and shoulders. I am responsible. You keep saying, I'm responsible for everything and everybody. So now I want you to literally say, I'm not responsible for everybody's stuff. Because you've taken on too much of everybody's things. You think you're responsible. Yes, you're an empath, you're a healer, but you don't realize what it's doing to your body. So what I want you to do is, because this energy is stuck in your C7, I want you to just put your head to the left and put your head to the right. And go ahead and bring it straight and bring it down. And when you bring it down, leave it there for just a second. I'm just going to pull this energy out, because what's happening is that it's disturbing your C1, C2, C3, C4, C7. Okay, so there's a cervical spine, and it disrupts the flow in the occipital, which is the base of the spine, and right through the neck. And then what happens is there's a nerve in there along the side, right through the neck. And what it does is it creates pain through the shoulders. Okay, and I feel it more on the right side. So I'm just going to clear that. Let me know how you're doing and feeling. You're welcome, Chica Chris. Let me know, Camille, how you're feeling as this energy is releasing. Once it releases, I don't want you to type right now, but let me know. Hush. And we're realigning that. Notice how that feels, Camille. Woo! Wow. That's some good energy, guys. I do love the topic for today, but I want you to tell yourself, Camille, that you are not responsible. You are not always responsible. You don't have to be always responsible for everything. Okay? I let things go. Okay? I feel like you're just holding on to way too much. Okay? Yeah, you're welcome, honey. I hope you're feeling better. Please let me know how you're feeling. All right? Hello, Virginia. Adrenals. Yes. So if you are feeling some fatigue, right? If you're telling yourself, I am always tired. How many of you tell yourself I'm always tired? Like, God, I'm exhausted, right? You know, what I found myself saying sometimes is like, I'm gonna die, right? Does anybody ever say that? Like, I'm gonna die, right? If I do something and it's too much for me, I'm like, oh my God, I'm gonna die. And I don't mean it, but does the universe know that? Does the vibration know that? Like everywhere out there, am I vibrating out? I'm gonna die? Yeah, I am. For goodness sakes, why can't I say, oh, I'm gonna live? Right? So we need to change that inner dialogue, guys. So I stopped saying that. And I realized that about 2 days ago that I was saying these things, but it was unconscious. And then it hit me. Even after all this time of doing energy work and everything, I have to work on myself as well and my inner dialogue. It is so important. That never ends. There's certain things in your life that don't ever end. There's no ending. It's infinite because you discover new things, new layers of healing, right? Yeah, Lori says, I say the same thing. Yeah, we have to stop. Why can't we say, I'm going to live? Right? That changes the energy, right? If you're carrying something too heavy or if you're doing something that feels very uncomfortable. Yeah, Angela says our words create our reality. So let's just heal our adrenals because they take a lot of weight as well, not just our neck and shoulders, but our adrenals hold a lot of weight. So let's lift the weight off of your adrenals, okay? Lift all the judgment, all the negativity out of your adrenals. So everywhere that you're holding on to negativity, we're just removing it. Where all that inner dialogue is stuck. And you guys are showing that to me as you're sharing where you're hurting. Okay? So, Virginia, notice how you're feeling right now. You should feel this energy surging through your mid back. Okay? All right. All right. So, Melinda, I did want to address this. I'm having much inner dialogue because the love of my life has liver cancer and so scared of losing him. So, when we think about losing somebody, right, whether it's natural causes or an illness or whatever that comes up for us, yes, there's going to be a lot of inner dialogue happening. And it is a way of the human mind to try to comfort itself, but it's not. It's actually creating more problems. And so what we want to do with that inner dialogue is change the words. Right? Let's change the words. And it's not just for us, it's also for the person going through whatever they're going through. What if we can do that? That's a way of giving, right? You know, guys, when we give ourselves, right? When we volunteer and do something nice for somebody, you know, an act of kindness, whatever, we feel good. Well, having a good inner dialogue will also be helping you and them voluntarily. So it's like giving. Okay. So, Melinda, let's clear any negative inner dialogue that's disrupting the energy flow. Okay. For you. And yes, of course, there's fear. But don't let fear take over right now because what the person needs is your strength. Okay? So let's just clear this out. Let's remove it, transmute it. Hush. Hush. There we go. And I know it feels like a circus going on in your mind, but let's allow let's allow that circus to turn into something that is more loving, more kind, more healing to the other person and ourselves. And when those thoughts come in, when that inner dialogue starts, guys, stop it in its tracks. What you do, and what I used to do, is say, stop it right now. Stop it. I'm done. I can't talk to you right now. Not like this. Okay? So I hope that helps. Camille says, my neck feels looser. Beautiful. Sarah says, just learning to let go. Oh, Virginia says, thank you. Let's see. So one of the things that somebody pointed out, Lori, is saying, I always say, will I ever be well? Yes, our words create our reality. So will I ever be well? Why can't we turn that around and say, I am well. I am well. Okay. I am well. I am whatever you want to say. But it has to be positive, guys. It has to be something that feels like it's coming from your heart. Okay? Because I talk to my inner voice like it's my child. And yes, I scold it and I say, how dare you talk like that to me? Right? How dare you do that to me? No way. So it's time to get comfortable with speaking to ourselves in a better manner, in a higher vibration versus the low vibration that we've been in for so long. So let me go ahead and do this. Now, guys, I do want, if you have any questions and anything comes up for you and you want sessions, you can email me at deepalshah@anandaforlife.com. I do want to invite you to our wonderful Intuition Kickstart. You can look at the details here at anandaforlife.com/Intuition Kickstart. And I can't wait to help you start tuning into your intuition, getting the practice that you need, and then building that confidence that you already have within you. Okay? Go ahead and check it out. 3 days. We're going to tap into your intuition 2 hours each day. And you're just going to light up. You're going to discover things you never knew about yourself. I guarantee you that you are going to have more of your intuitive abilities open than you ever thought before. I want to help you and show you what I have learned in order to kickstart my intuition. I want to help you overcome the fear, the challenges, the pain, so that you could be more in tune with your body. Because that has helped me have less visit to the doctors, save money on my pharmacy bills, filling up my pharmacy pantry, and getting suggestions from other people. Right? When we get together, what's the last thing you want to hear somebody talk about? Is their health problems, right? A lot of times in social settings, what do? We talk about our health problems, but we don't have to anymore because we're so intuitive that we know exactly what to do with our body, our mind, and what our soul and spirit need. And that's why I was guided to provide this beautiful 3-day event to give you that tapestry to your intuition. So I invite each and every one of you to check out the details of the Intuition Kickstart. It's 3 days, October 25th, 26th, and 27th. AnandaForLife.com Intuition Kickstart. And I can't wait to see you next time. And I know there are some people that I didn't get a chance to get to. Christina, Um, yeah, I'm so sorry about that. And you know what? Definitely, if you weren't here the whole time, listen to the replay of this video so that you can receive the healing, okay? I'm just going to send everyone some healing at this time for whatever you're going through in life right now to help clear any inner dialogue that may be coming through that is of low vibration. We want to clear that out so that healing can begin. And I want you to start using your intuitive senses as to what do you feel? What do you see? Is there a symbol? Is there a smell? Is there a touch? Is there a taste? What do you feel that's happening? Thank you to the guide team. Thank you to you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I love you guys. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being the light. And yes, you are so welcome, Janice. You're amazing. And any topics or anything that you want to hear about for the near future, please do let me know. You can always post a comment here, or you can email me at deepalshah@anandaforlife.com. You guys are so welcome. I love you all. Namaste, everybody.